Hello and welcome back to Survival Health as I continue my Master Cleanser fast, and today is day 20, the final day of my fast. So that means for the next 3 days I will be breaking the fast. So this will be my last day of the full regimen, including the tea. I don't think I'll be needing that. Although I might do it for 2 days. So, because tomorrow I will be going out getting some oranges, bananas, and I will first have some orange juice. I'll just squeeze the oranges, make some juice out of it earlier in the day, and then later on that evening I will go ahead and eat an orange, and it's got the pulp in it and the fiber from the orange, which will give my stomach a little something to work on. And by having that orange juice, it kind of primes the stomach for that. And then the second day, I will eat oranges in the morning, into the afternoon, and then by that evening, I'll have some bananas, which will be a little bit more substance for my stomach to work on. And the third day, I will do the same thing, except I'll do the oranges and the bananas during the day, and by that evening, then I can actually eat normally again, but I'm going to have some homemade minestrone soup to be my first meal. So I'm looking forward to that. So we're going to continue reading. Don't have a whole lot left in the book by Stanley Burroughs, The Master Cleanser. So we're going to keep on reading here. We just got a few pages left. So pick up where we left off. This is massage and skin conditioner. Okay, this is some different items you can use for different types of things. So all of the different oils and solutions may be added together to make one of the finest massage solutions available. Each ingredient complements and aids the other to do a remarkable job for most above conditions. Actually, it's below. So, I guess it would be above is what we were reading earlier. Okay, so here's how you make it. Into a gallon container, add 1 pint of bay rum, 1 pint witch hazel, 3 pints of rubbing alcohol, 2 pints of water, 2 tablespoons of camphor liniment, 1 tablespoon oil of clove, 3 ounces of Osage rub, 1 ounce of castor oil, 2 ounces of heat, that's HEET, a commercial product, 1 ounce apple cider vinegar, 4 ounces of good hand and body cream, 2 ounces of honey, optional, a 1/4 ounce of eucalyptus, 1/4 ounce of peppermint oil, a 1/4 ounce of wintergreen oil. Mix all together and use straight at any time for a most beneficial and refreshing tonic for the face and skin. These ingredients may be found in a drugstore or barber supply. The abuse of drugs. To descend to the bottom of the pit is the hard way to find that this is not the path to the heavenly bliss that one might have heard so much about. Many young people have sincerely sought instant samadhi through drugs, only to discover too late it was the abortive route. The many drug abuse clinics and rehabilitation centers engaged in piecing together the shattered and fragmented lives of our youth are a symbol of our age. I'm reading a little slowly tonight because I don't have my reading glasses on. I have my computer glasses on. So bear with me. Put it out here a little farther. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. The need for drugs of any kind has been greatly exaggerated. The over-dependent manufacture and sale of these drugs has systematically created a world of unnecessary addiction. The freedom which these drugs are used staggers the imagination. For the most part, use of the drugs has been minimal throughout history. It took modern chemistry, medicine, and greed for profits and power to create a monster of addiction and suffering. The drugs that were used to relieve suffering created misery and suffering by addiction. Not wanting to be left out, the younger generation has understandably taken everything and anything they could get their little fingers into and made a big thing of it. Having no more common sense or control than adults, much damage to their bodies and minds has resulted. Crime, loss of property and life, has steadily increased with the increase of the use of these drugs. Getting even or striking back at our parents and the adult world in general for their imperfections and lack of understanding is the hard way to prove a point. It only adds more problems to both parties involved. Must one become involved in the weakness and depravity of adult civilization in the entirely justifiable search for freedom? The price we pay for this abuse has reached and gone beyond our ability to pay for and live with it. The trend must be reversed. The development, growth, and manufacture of these useless addictives must be eliminated from our society if we ever hope to produce a better world to live in. Only when we create it can we ever hope to live in a better world. Any possible and good that drugs have to offer can easily be duplicated and improved upon by simple and natural methods. If these drugs were not manufactured and distributed by unscrupulous people in the adult world, there would be no possible way our children could procure them. It is time for the younger generation to completely review the whole situation. It is the duty of the young and the vital to bring about the needed changes to our society. Why wait for the next generation? This creative renewal cannot be accomplished by wallowing in the filth the older generation has created. Don't let someone's greed for money and power be your downfall. Drugs do not bring one closer to the divine or free one from these imaginary shackles. As the effect of the drugs wear off, the old problems are still unsolved, and new ones have been added. Drugs separate the psychic body from the physical. It is most difficult for the soul to remain healthy while the body is sick with drugs. While the psychic body, turn this page here, is out of the physical, many adverse conditions can occur. Protective controls are gone, leaving the body wide open to destructive forces or lower spiritual entities. Leaving the body under such adverse conditions bring our psychic into imaginary world of illusions or to be the bottom of the pit of utter confusion. Any point there, or in between, can destroy the physical and leave us stranded in the world of confusion, which only delays our journey to the higher realms of being. Heaven, God, or the finer things in life are not found in the doping and suppression of the physical body. The drug way is surely the hard way to find reality. Keeping the mind and body free from the degrading effect of drugs gives it a strong incentive to advance more rapidly to the most desired form of living. The natural way is the decision factor to be rid of all drugs or diseases. The universal one would have it no other way. Within the light of universal knowing, all realities become evident. Without the light of the universal one, there is not much to look forward to. Medicine has struggled unsuccessfully for over 2 years for all the right answers, as the sick and dying found little cause for respect for those they trusted so hopefully. The medical way has no resemblance to the natural way of the universal one for freedom from all diseases. All right, so it's just a couple more little things. I think these might just be Some acknowledgments, maybe. No, I guess not. It's got some other stuff. So tomorrow we'll continue on. So put this bookmark in there. So anyway, that's pretty much most of the book. As you can see, Stanley's got some of his own personal beliefs. You may or may not be into them, but I believe in having an open mind and reading. That's how we understand things. Even if we don't agree with them when we're finished, at least you're being open to looking at them and understanding at least maybe why those people think that way. So I think that's a big problem in this world. Not enough people doing that anymore. So, tomorrow is the big day. I'm looking forward to that. And start this breaking of the fast process. So, and it is very important to do the 3 days. I've tried to do it a little faster than that, and you end up getting some stomach aches, and it just doesn't work too well. So, enjoy the oranges, the bananas. They will taste absolutely amazing. So, with that, I'm going to finish my tea and get some shut-eye. But if you'd like to find out more, you can go to tuckersurvival.com, where you find all the back episodes of this show and other shows, such as News from the Bunker. And we also have a podcast page dedicated to the different podcasts we have. We have blogs. We have a news section. So go check it out, tuckersurvival.com. And with that, you go out there and have a good one. And as always, you be safe out there, and we will see you tomorrow on Survival Health. You have a good one out there.
Survival Health is brought to you by Tucker Survival and produced by MBJ Media Services.